Imagine paying more for your everyday groceries and essentials, all because of one man's policy. Today, we're diving into a bold claim from Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau about the cost of Trump's tariffs. Stay tuned to find out how this could impact not just Canada, but your wallet too. Welcome back to Brave Voice, where we bring you the stories that matter. Today, we're focusing on a heated economic debate sparked by Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau. He's making headlines by stating that Americans are waking up to the real cost of former President Donald Trump's tariffs on Canadian goods. So, what's at stake here? Let's break it down. To understand Trudeau's statement, let's rewind. During Trump's presidency, he introduced tariffs on Canadian steel, aluminum, and other goods, claiming they were necessary to protect American industries. But these tariffs didn't just impact Canada. They drove up prices for American consumers and businesses reliant on Canadian imports. Analysts warned that the added costs from tariffs would ultimately trickle down to the average American, making everything from cars to construction materials more expensive. And now, it seems Trudeau is doubling down on this point, suggesting that Americans are feeling the pinch and starting to connect the dots. Speaking at a recent event, Trudeau pointed out that trade between Canada and the U.S. is deeply integrated. Canada isn't just a trading partner, it's a crucial supplier of resources and goods that Americans rely on daily. By imposing tariffs, Trump may have disrupted this balance, leading to higher costs on both sides of the border. Trudeau emphasized that instead of benefiting American industries, the tariffs created unnecessary tension and economic strain. He argues that Canadians and Americans alike need policies that promote collaboration, not conflict. This isn't just about tariffs. It's about how economic policies shape the everyday lives of citizens. When costs rise, families feel it at the checkout counter, small businesses struggle to stay afloat, and industries reliant on cross-border trade suffer setbacks. Trudeau's remarks aim to highlight how interconnected our economies are and why protectionist policies might not always work as intended. Not everyone agrees with Trudeau's assessment. Supporters of Trump's tariffs argue that these measures were necessary to protect American jobs and industries from unfair competition. They claim that short-term price hikes are a small price to pay for long-term economic independence. However, critics of this stance point to data showing that many American manufacturers and consumers bore the brunt of these policies. For example, industries relying on Canadian aluminum for production faced higher costs, which often translated to reduced profits and even layoffs. Meanwhile, consumers noticed price increases on goods ranging from canned food to appliances. The debate doesn't stop there. Some economists argue that while the tariffs were intended to pressure Canada into renegotiating trade deals, they also risked damaging the historically strong economic partnership between the two nations. Let's shift the focus from politics to people. For the average American family, these tariffs didn't just affect luxury items, they impacted everyday necessities. A slight price increase on essentials like canned vegetables, beverages, or home-building materials might not sound significant. But for families already struggling to make ends meet, every dollar counts. In Canada, the impact was no less severe. Exporters faced reduced demand, industries had to adapt to shifting markets, and workers worried about job security. Trudeau's comments seem to underscore the need for solutions that benefit both nations without causing harm to ordinary citizens. So what's next? As both Canada and the U.S. navigate a post-pandemic world and grapple with economic recovery, trade policies will remain a crucial area of focus. Trudeau's remarks could be seen as a call for the U.S. to rethink its approach and consider the broader implications of protectionist policies. We'd love to hear your perspective. Do you think Trudeau has a point, or do you believe Trump's tariffs were justified? Share your insights in the comments below. Thank you for watching Brave Voice.